Hey guys, welcome to Manifesting Better. I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account, the link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available, the link for that too is in the description box below. 3 things that you can do to instantly start improving your self-concept. Hey guys, hope you're well. And in this video, I want to talk about 3 things that you can instantly start doing. And these are things that you can start doing from tomorrow that will have an immense result in your self-concept getting better. And these are things that I have already discussed in my self-concept course. So you can check that out. The link is on my website, or you can DM me on my Instagram with the word course and I will give you the details of the course. But let me just get into this because if I have to label one question that I get asked most is that, hey Karan, you consistently keep talking about self-concept work, but how do I start my self-concept work? Like, what are the basics of self-concept and what can I do to first start my self-concept journey? So here I would be considering these things. Most of you, if any of you are my clients, I have been talking about you with this already. But if you are someone who is new, or you are just someone who feels that I'm in a slump, or that my life is not going anywhere, or that I thought I would start 2024 well, but it isn't going so well. These are 3 things that I would actually recommend anyone. Like, tell this to your family members, share this video with as many people as you can, because just starting these 3 things will absolutely have a better result in your self-concept getting better. So let's just get into it. I will give you the points and then I will give you examples as I do. Okay, so the first thing is, do what you say you would. Now, it seems very easy to say, and it seems like a very normal thing for people to say that, okay, do what you say that you would do. But let me explain something to you. Okay, so your mind works differently, your body works differently, which means your mind, its job is to think, right? Your body, it feels, right? And what happens is, as a human being, every day we work with a mixture of these 2 things, which means our feelings bring out thoughts, our thoughts amplify our feelings, and a mixture of that is through which we act in our day-to-day life. So if we have a particular set of feelings, those feelings are always going to bring out some thoughts. Handling those thoughts is how we get the feeling better. And like, it's a mixture of everything. Even when you are having resistance, it's the feeling that comes, then the feeling brings out thoughts, and those thoughts are some things that you try to handle, and then you try to handle the feeling. Like, it's a mixture of both of it. What you have to understand is, when we start wanting something and we have intentions towards something, it usually starts in your mind. Of course, you have feelings towards something, and that feeling can actually be the trigger point for you setting those intentions, but you set these intentions in your mind. You decide, this is what I'm going to do. So I will give you a normal example. Let's say my goal for 2024 is, it's not because I have been very regular with this, but let's say my goal with 2024 is to go to the gym regularly. Very simple goal. Now, intellectually, I have understood that goal, right? On a feeling level, that is where the issue starts. So going to the gym is not just about an intellectual thing, because intellectually we know we should be doing it. We know we should be taking care of our health, right? But on a feeling level, that's where the issue starts. Let's say it's very, very cold. I wake up and then my quilt is very, very warm. I just want to sleep for 10 more minutes. I just want to hit the snooze button. I just want to cancel going to the office, going to my job. And I just feel like I would just rather go to the gym tomorrow. What if my clothes are not ready? What if when I come back I'm tired, then I won't be able to drive properly? I would just sleep 10 more minutes. Like, what is missing one day going to do? These are the kind of thoughts that come up. But these thoughts don't come up by themselves, because on an intellectual level, you know you should be going to the gym. But what happens is, your body brings out these feelings, because when you're feeling that warmth in your bed while you are in the covers, it's the feeling that is coming up. You feeling that I will go to the gym and then my legs will hurt and then I wouldn't be able to walk properly, and then I have that party to go to. Those are feeling things. You're feeling things. When there is a dissonance between your mind and your body, that's where the issues start. And that's where people's self-concept goes to, basically, it goes down, right? Similarly, let's talk about a specific person situation. Let's say you know that I should be creating boundaries, and you are doing everything in your power to create boundaries. Intellectually, you know something, but then on a feeling level, you don't, because
Even though I know I shouldn't be texting them, I still do. Even though I know I shouldn't be stalking them, I still do. Even though I know I shouldn't be settling, I still do. Because my mind intellectually knows what I should do. Most of the times, we actually know the basics of what we should do. We might not know the exact thing that we should be doing, but at least we know the basics of what we should do. But then our feeling comes in the middle, and when the feeling comes in the middle, we start acting opposite, right? That creates a dissonance between your desires, the intellectual intentions, and the things that you actually do. Now, I will give you an example of why this matters. Let's say you have a child, or you have a niece, or you have someone that is younger to you that you play with, and then this person comes to you and they ask you for a favor, or they want to play with you, and you do. That's once. Then it happens again, it happens again, it happens again, it happens again, till the point it creates a positive feedback loop that this child will come and ask you with trust, knowing full well that you will play with them, right? Let's say another scenario. Let's say this person or this child comes to you and asks you to play soccer with them, but then you say that I will, but then you don't show up on time. Then one day you do show up, but then the other day they are in the park, right? But then they don't show up. Similarly, this has happened with a lot of times. That is how trauma is usually created with our caregivers. When we were younger, we expected them to show up in a particular way, they didn't. That is how we created our what we call abandonment issues, where we felt abandoned because the person didn't show up in the manner that we were expecting them to. That creates a negative feedback loop, which means it creates a scenario in my mind where I cannot trust my own self, right? When there is a dissonance between your actions and your words and the things that you are actually doing, your body will be in a consistent state of dissonance, and your body will feel abandoned. But the reason that it will feel abandoned will be you, because you are the one who's not showing up for yourself. And because you are the one who's not showing up for yourself, what happens is, this is where the issues start. This is where the self concept issues start, because then you don't believe that I can actually stand up for myself. Then why should another person? You don't believe things will work out for me. Then why should it in any way, shape, or form? Because I myself cannot take a stand for myself. I don't even do the things that I said I would. So, first thing that you can do is to start standing up for yourself. Do the things that you said that you would do. That's the reason that it's important. The second example and the second thing that you can do, be honest with yourself. Now, I will give you a very recent example of a session that I was having with a client. Now, this person, she had a past where she was consistently abandoned by men, right? And she wanted to be in a place where she was manifesting a specific person. And this is early days in our talking. So we have been talking regularly, but this is the early days of our sessions. And she had this one thing. She consistently went out on, and this is her previous experiences. She doesn't do this now, but she used to go out with men. And then right after the date, when they didn't call her, she used to feel that they are abandoning her. In this moment, honestly, the honest part is she knows what the issue is. She knows that she's connecting her self-worth to these men when they have just met. They are not supposed to always call you instantly, and if they haven't, that's okay. You are not supposed to be validated by them in this moment because you have just met. But intellectually, she knew that, but on a feeling level, she used to tell herself that no, these men will call me. This person will call me. This person will text me, just to validate herself. What that did though is that it created an issue in her mind where she consistently felt that I would only be feeling validated if this person calls me. Now, this is where she isn't actually being honest with herself, because the root cause she knows is that I shouldn't be taking validation from these men. I should be self-validating in this moment, because if I would be, people around me would be validating me automatically, right? But because she's not being honest with herself, this issue keeps persisting. And then even if this man will call her, she's still a slave to this guy's validation towards her. So that doesn't solve the issue. So be honest with yourself. Go to the root cause. Know that eventually when you are going into this journey, that there might be some times that you have to self-validate, and that's fine. The third thing, accept the consequences of your choices. Now this is a major one. I will start with an example. Let's say I'm someone who's overweight and I want to lose weight. So I decide that I go and look in the mirror and I don't like what I see, and I want to go to the gym because I want to feel better, I want to feel healthy, and I want to be healthy as an individual. And then I hire a nutritionist, I hire a dietitian, and then they give me a plan, and then all set, everything is set, and I start following it. And let's say I'm very consistent. But let's say the issue starts with that I go to the gym, I start eating clean, I do everything for a week, and then I see myself in the mirror and I accept my body is so bad. I don't like how I look. Oh, why do I look like this? Why do I not look better? Why will anyone ever love me? Why will anyone ever choose me? Why do I not make any progress? Do you see the issue here? The issue was not that she was doing anything wrong. The issue was not even that she wouldn't get a better body, or that I wouldn't get the outcome that I wanted. The issue is I am not accepting that if I am going into this journey, the consequence of that is that in the middle time, I might have triggers. I might see myself in the mirror and I might feel like reacting. My weight might not change instantly. And that's fine. But if I keep reacting at every point and every chance I get, knowing full well that this reaction is actually not helping me, and knowing full well that in this moment I shouldn't be reacting, then I am the one making a fool out of myself. So let's say it's a specific person situation and I'm going forward with it. I know that if I'm starting this, I am going to be triggered. I am going to feel bad. But just because I know that doesn't stop me from reacting. And if I keep reacting, I am the one losing my own success, because if I keep reacting, that's what I'm going to create more of. So I need to accept the consequences of my choices. No one is actually pushing me to go after this person. I am the one choosing to. And if I am the one choosing to, that I need to accept the fact that this might come with some triggers, and that's okay. Just because I'm triggered doesn't mean I'm necessarily doing something wrong. So I hope these three help you, and I wish that you apply them in your life on a daily basis. And I will see you guys in the next video.
Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe and turn the notifications on for more such content. Comment down your video suggestions and I will see you guys in the next one.